And what is up, everyone? We are back on live yet again. Really appreciate you all for tuning back in. So yes, before we get started, obviously we all know that everything is pretty much dropped. But that's a good thing for me because we did get into a lot of puts. So I am pretty excited about today. Obviously the trades that I had yesterday were only 2 trades, but yes, guys, just remember before entering into my live, make sure you know, not financial advice, entertainment, educational only, of course. So yeah, what do we see here? So the 2 plays I had, obviously we had AVGO yesterday, but no, I didn't get into that because just really didn't want to chase. There was a lot of open space here that ended up targeting to the downside. Today was a slapper. Good work, dude. Thanks for all the help along. Yo, Sky, really appreciate it so much. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So, wow, we had AVGO. Did call this one out, but no, I didn't get into this one. Had ORCL, though. So, what did I see here? And obviously, even, so yesterday, before close, so yeah, we had this clear, easy move up of all of these green candles with no red candles interfering. And this is exactly what I wanted to the downside. We had a top wall, a bottom wall, area of consolidation. But yesterday, I will be completely honest, we were not. So yesterday we could not close underneath our wall. But I was reading some news and I was like, you know what? These puts may not look terrible. So as you can see, what happened today, we ended up dropping from that 136. Almost touching my final take profit, this 128, so that worked out pretty well. So yeah, we're gonna keep on going. So yeah, let's go to SPY. Let's start fresh. You guys already know. Can I look at Costco? Yo, Michael, what's up, dude? Yeah, I can look at Costco for you. No worries. All right. Yo, Marco, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, ORCL. Wow, AVGO. Whoever got into my AVGO. Wow, actually crazy. But yes, guys, not financial advice, entertainment, educational. Yo, Mood Swings, what's up? Good morning to you. So yeah, let's see. Let's start on SPY. Obviously, yes, we were talking about this yesterday, about a bigger dump, and honestly crazy. Yeah, we could end up dropping even further that I'm seeing. But let's just go over the empty space, obviously. Yo, Breakdance Move with the Wolf, what's up, man? How are you, bro? Let's see, 4 hour. Okay, so the good news is, yes, we do have a lot of empty space below us. So yes, what do we see here? Clear, easy move down of all of these red candles with no green candles interfering. So this is exactly what I would want to take to the upside. Obviously not right now. There's nothing for me to do because there's no structure. We just have the empty space. As you guys know by now, maybe we'll go down to a lower time frame. We could try to break this one down. Alright, so, okay, same thing here. Let's see. Honestly, okay, this doesn't look too bad here. Possible reversal. So yeah, maybe on a 10-minute time frame, this is what I'm currently seeing. And yes, first thing is first. What is the first thing that I'm seeing here? Easy. Empty space. So yes, we've seen a clear, easy move down of all of these red candles. And these candles have no resistance whatsoever. So this is exactly what I would want to take to the upside. So yeah, we need a top wall, obviously bottom wall here as well. So top, bottom, pretty self-explanatory. So there is, why does SPY keep trending downwards? So pretty much the whole market is, we had a lot of news, a lot of tariff speaks. I think we have Powell speaking today as well. So we have to be very, very careful. I think that's what, at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. Yo, Catherine, what's up? Good morning. Vic, what's up? How are you today? Good morning, everyone. So yes, all that I'm seeing here is this top. So yes, clear empty space move down. All of these red candles that I would love to take to the upside. All that we need, guys, is a break over my top level. And as you can see, buyers control the bottom, sellers are controlling the top. So once we get back up here, seller's job is to keep price pushing down. And once we break above this wall here, I don't see any resistance until up to this 532 area. So yes, this looks pretty good from this 525 to this 532. Obviously, there's nothing for us to do right now. But let's just say if we can get up there, my first take profit would still be the middle of the move. So the 50% mark. And this is where I normally trim most contracts, leaving the runners, trying to reach the final take profit. And that's pretty much it for that. So hold on one second here. So hold on, as you can see right there. What time do I normally trade? So I pretty much trade. So if you're in my Discord or if you're new to my Discord, we normally trade at the end of the day. So the last hour before market close, and we end up swinging trades either to the downside or to the upside. Honestly, yesterday, yes, we had AVGO. But no, I didn't get into AVGO because it kind of, already went and touched my first take profit, so I didn't really want to chase any plays. But we had ORCL, and what I saw with ORCL, take profit, dude, I know, man. Honestly, we can't. There is a lot more empty space on the downside, but I'll just have to go and look at it. But yeah, on days like this, I'd never really, go in heavy. I usually have a light entry due to news, but man, puts actually smash. So that's pretty much it for RCL. Let's go to some more trades, some more stocks. So let's go to the Qs. But yes, if you are in my Discord, we mainly do swing trades at the end of the day. But yes, I do try to find us a day trade here and there each and every day, but mainly end of day swing trades. So yeah, so Michael, I've got you with cost. That would be right after this one. So yeah, no worries, boss. So let's see. So yeah, same thing. It looks like, actually we can go to a weekly chart. Looks, oh man, just like I said, empty space here that we did go down and clear. But personally, wow, what a crazy drop. I think it was like a $13 move drop or something like that. So good news is we do have the empty space that we are seeing. So let's see where that is right here. Let's go down to the 4 hour. We'll go and push down. So yes, clear move down. So this is exactly what I like. So we do have the empty space where there's no consolidation. We just need some structure. So let's go down to a 30-minute time frame. Don't see anything there. Maybe even a 15-minute. Starting to look a little bit better. Okay, yeah, this is exactly what I like here. All right. Oh yeah, that's some good points of contact. So right here, this is exactly what I'm seeing. Yo, Scuba Steve, what's up, bro? Good morning to you, my guy. Good morning, good morning. So yeah, what do we see here? Clear as day. Clear move down of all of these red candles with no green candles interfering. And yes, this is exactly what I want to the upside. So yes, in order for us to actually take this one to the upside, we would need a break over our top wall. So top wall, I'm seeing points of contact. And these points of contact, let's look. Body candle, there's a wick there and another body candle. All closing directly at that same exact level. And let's just say, if we end up breaking above, obviously yes, not financial advice, not telling you guys to buy anything. Plus, we're a pre-market, so. So let's just say we do end up breaking above our level. Sellers are controlling the top. As you can see, we did try to gap above, but sellers are stepping in, and they are controlling this top level to a T. So all that I will be waiting for is a candle body to break above. And yes, I don't see any resistance until, where's that? This 447.49, and that looks really good. So yeah, there's news. Yeah, news pretty soon, and then we have Powell speaking today. So anything that I trade today will be very light. Pretty much just going to be taking profits at open. So let's see. Right now, there's nothing for us to do. We're consolidating in between these two levels. Let's just say if we do end up breaking and closing above, yes, my first take profit would still be the middle of the move, which is the 50% mark from my entry to my exit, and that's pretty much it. So that looks really good. So I actually called out AVGO and ORCL. So honestly, I didn't even get into AVGO because we were. So my box that needed to be broken was this 157. And by the time I wanted to get in, we were down at this like 154. So I just never really want to chase any plays. So I just didn't really get into that one. But ORCL, and I will be honest, ORCL wasn't a valid entry yet, due to it not being underneath my wall. But I saw an early punchback entry at this 138, and I was like, you know what, maybe a light swing wouldn't be bad. So I want to show you, one second here. Obviously, I can't show you anything else, but you can see for ORCL, this is in the VIP chat. This was what, yesterday at 326. I was like, wall we need to break. You can pretty much see where we were. We were at this 136 level over here. I was targeting to the downside. So this was the before. This was at what, 326, and you can see my swing trading alerts. AVGO is still valid if you have a light entry. I told him I have a light entry on ORCL, but this is more of a lotto swing. So this was around like 358, so right before market close. So ORCL, let's look. We were at this 136.56, and then now the aftermath, we did end up dropping below. So that worked out pretty well. And I was reading a whole bunch of news, and you know, it kind of just added up. So pretty decent with that one. Yo, appreciate all the follows, really appreciate it. How do I start day trading? Is there a good video guide? So personally, I focus on more of swing trading rather than day trading. But personally, it really depends on your strategy. I use the Potter box with empty space. So shout out Potter Stocks PBS. Dude, yeah, Peyton, like, it's been honestly wild. So I knew the market was going to drop, but just not like this crazy. But you know, it's all good. Would they be a good investment in the next couple of days? It really just depends. So yes, we do have the empty space that we can take to the upside, but I would just need some structure. So I wouldn't want to take anything up, at least right now, especially in these markets. My bad. So yeah, let's go to Costco. I got you, Michael. Sorry for keeping you waiting. So let's see. So I pretty much was trading for like I think I was trading for like a little bit over 4 years, and I didn't actually find them until like 2 years ago or whatever. I think I joined for like a month or two. I don't even know. But yeah, that strategy is just it's just amazing. So really love it. Yeah, really. Shout out to Julius. What's up, dude? 8:30. Oh yeah, we do have news at 8:30. Yeah, man. Honestly, the way it's looking doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. Let me look at Apple too. Yeah, no worries, man. We can look at pretty much everything. APL, Target, and Costco. Yeah, let me look at let me write down Target really quickly. So personally, it definitely can. We did end up dropping what, a little bit here, but yes, we do still have this empty space. But personally, I don't even want to chase into any plays right now. Looks like we did end up dropping a little bit. Maybe I go down to a lower time frame and try to break it down. But if we do end up taking this one down, so let's look. Where's my rectangle? Okay, so there was the top wall. There's a bottom wall here. We did end up breaking below that. If we do end up dropping more, I can see us going down to this 935 area. But yeah, that doesn't look bad. So yeah, yesterday the bottom of Costco yesterday was what, this 936.66. So that's where price pretty much opened, but the lowest that it went yesterday was this 926 area. But yeah, there is upside, but to be honest, I just don't really want to take calls right now unless the setup is there. We do have a lot of empty space that is forming, which is great. So we just need some structure, and that's pretty much it. Let's look at Target really quickly. Let's see what Target's doing here. Oh wait, hold on. Let's see, weekly chart. Let's go down here. So yes, guys. Yo, appreciate all the follows, guys, and yes, we do mainly swing trades in the Discord, if you guys are wondering. So hence why, as you can see, obviously not financial advice. I'm only showing you the charts, showing you guys the method on how I personally utilize it. So yes, yesterday, as you can see, so Honestly, I had a couple other trades that I was looking at, but the main ones were, you can see, AVGO puts, and also we were looking at ORCL puts. And you can see AVGO, this was, so we were right here at this 157 area, and you can see AVGO end up dropping. This was around what, 326, around 255. So ORCL, pretty much same thing. We were inside of my box, and I wanted puts here, so I had a light entry on that one, and ORCL ended up dropping to my targets into the empty space. So yes, empty space, potter boxes, this is pretty much how I trade every single day. Obviously, no, I wasn't in AVGO since it kind of already went, but no worries. Yes, delete it. All right, so now let's go over target. So let's go to a lower time frame, and let's try to break this one down. Yo, Ozzy, thanks for sharing the live. I really appreciate you all. Shout out to Michael for the follows. Really appreciate it. So, PLTR, yo, what's up, dude? How are you, man? Yeah, let me write that down for you. PLTR. Perfect, perfect. So, yeah, let's see. All right, so the good news here is, yes, we do have this clear empty space move down that I am loving. So, let's see. We have clear, easy move down that I would love to take to the upside. But right now, there's just not any structure for me to actually take this one. So maybe I would go down to a lower time frame, try to break this one down, even a 2 hour, possible 1 hour. Let's see. All right, yeah, I like this 1 hour a lot better. There's a lot more structure that I can work with. So yes, even if we have the empty space that we see, we would still need a lot of structure. Is today a good day to buy? Personally, I'm not going to do anything unless my setups are ready to go. But I personally wouldn't even want to buy anything right now. I've been in puts, so I'm pretty much just going to claim profits at open. As long as we can keep dropping down, that would be great for us. So let's see, for target TGT, what website? Yo, Caitlin, what's up? What's up? So this is on TradingView. So TradingView is how I go over all my analysis, and that's pretty much it. I've been buying the dip for the past 2 months. So yeah, a lot of people, so it really just depends. I'm just gonna follow the charts, and whatever the chart tells me, that's pretty much what I'll trade. And if you guys are wondering, so yes, I'll go over target again. If you all are wondering what type of work that we do here, I want to show you. So honestly, I'm only going to show you the charts. I can't really show you anything else. Give me a second here. Let's see. So I look for the same exact setup each and every day. I swing trade at the end of the day. You can look at my gains page and see what type of work that we do. So far, you can look for a clear move down. All of these red candles with no consolidation. We break above my level, we should go up and tap. Jose, what's up, dude? Dude, I'm doing well, man. So I hope you're doing great too, man. What a great day. Seems like today's gonna be a great Friday to end the week off. Had a couple puts, so same thing here. Let's see, clear, easy move down of no consolidation. What happens once we break outside of a consolidation? We end up targeting above. So CVNA, same thing here. We break above the wall, we go up and tap. And no, I can't show you any numbers, but I can, if you want to look, you can see. Shout out Put Brothers on another banger, things of that sort. Let's see. We had Starbucks. I'm looking for the same play each day. Starbucks, boom. We went up a tap. You can see the members. Thank you, Put Brothers. That's Starbucks though. So even like what yesterday was a great day too. So CVX. So I didn't get into CVX, but a lot of my members end up getting in. So clear move up. There's no consolidation here. We have a box that we need to break, and boom, we end up dropping down below as well. Did I look at SPY? I think I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll go over SPY again. No worries, man. I want to go more in depth with that as well. So SPY. Oh, Google. Yeah, let me look at Google as well. But yes, guys, just remember, not financial advice. I'm not telling you guys to buy anything, none of that stuff at all. But as you can see, that was what, CVX. I can't show you any numbers, but if you want to see, doesn't get much better. Couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you. So, and we also had DG Dollar General yesterday as well. Yo, Marco, what's up? What's up? Can I go over MSTR and Apple? Yeah, let me do it. Yeah, no worries. MSTR, and AAPL. Yeah, perfect. All right, so I think I was just going over target. So yeah, let me finish this really quickly for whoever wanted target. So yeah, same thing here. We have this clear empty space move down that we would love to take to the upside. So all that we need to do is have a top wall and a bottom wall here. And this is basically an area of consolidation. So right here, this is also an area of consolidation right here. So I don't want to trade in consolidation. I want to trade to consolidation. And in order for me to do that, I need to break over my top wall, my top level. And as you can see, this is points of contact. Body candle closing at exactly at the same line. And if we end up breaking above my top level, so yes, I know we're all the way down here. Looks like an early punchback entry. But if sellers get exhausted, so sellers are controlling the top, we end up breaking above this level. I don't see any resistance until, honestly, yes, we can use this bottom level, but I'm gonna just use this green candle here. So basically, we're trading box to box, and that is from this 95 area up to this 133. First take profit would still be the middle of the move, and that is the 50% mark. I just use the box to do it. It does it perfectly for me, and that works out pretty well. So yes, that's pretty much it. It's all a weight game. I don't have to guess. I don't have to just get in blindly. I don't have to do any of that. All I have to do is just wait for my setup to happen. And if it happens, great. If it doesn't happen, I'll just wait. And then, you know, that's pretty much it. So that was on target. You guys wanted to see Apple as well. AAPL, let's do it as well. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. So, you know what? We'll start on a higher time frame. I always start on the highest time frame, so the weekly chart. Oh my gosh. Oh man, so yeah, it looks like Apple, what is Apple trying to do? Yes, Apple did end up dropping below, but it makes sense on why. We are inside of this empty space, so look, clear move up. We break below a level, so my bottom level, I wouldn't even count this green candle, but this bottom level here could definitely be what? Boom, top wall, bottom wall there. And let's see, we end up target, so my final target would still be here down to this 191. So yes, we are inside of this empty space, so that's the main reason on why it's targeting to the downside. Obviously, yes, we had a lot of news, a lot of, you know, tariff talk, things of that sort, so that's pretty much the main reason. But once it adds up, empty space, this is exactly what I'm targeting. And it doesn't matter if there's news, like, yes, there's news this week, obviously. I'll go down to a lower time frame, so it doesn't matter if it's just this week. I can show you charts from last month, or like, it doesn't really matter. So like, this was what on the, so I can't really show you anything else, but this was on, you know, the 19th of last month. It doesn't matter as long as I see my setup. So clear move down, no consolidation. We end up breaking, so we have our top wall we need to break above. You can see tap, tap, tap. We break above my top level, we go up and tap. So yes, empty space, we go up and tap to that. So that's pretty much all that I look for. So Nike Google, yo Sky Guy, what's up, dude? How are you, man? Man, I saw your comment about the Put Bros, and I'm glad I named myself that too. So all right, so let's just go ahead and break this one down. We can go down to even a 2 hour. So yeah, this looks pretty decent. So Nike, Google, yeah, let me go over Nike too. I haven't looked at Nike in a while, so no worries about that. Google and Crocs, yeah, no worries. So yeah, Google will actually be after this one. That was already on the list, so yeah, no worries, guys. Have I done NVIDIA? I don't think so. Yeah, we'll do NVIDIA. Shout out to Shiden for pulling up. What a dope group. Everyone join the free version. Great system. Yo, fire. Shout out to Sky Guy. Yeah, so if you guys and gals do want to join the Discord, honestly, join the free version. Everyone in there is pretty cool. A lot of information. Yes, we have the VIP Discord. We give out alerts, signals. So we ended up, I gave signals for ORCL. So this was yesterday. You can see that before we even dropped ORCL. And now let's look. We ended up dropping. Also what? Let's see. Where's this at? So also AVGO. So AVGO, we end up swing trading a lot of trades, and as you can see, we were at the wall here, and AVGO we end up dropping down below. So yes, we do a lot of swing trading at the end of the day, and we just keep it simple. I think, or yeah, we definitely have to. So yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. Join the free chat. Obviously, yes. If you want to join the VIP chat, you can. But if you want to just watch my lives, no worries. So yes, clear, easy move down. This is what I'm seeing here. This looks pretty good. And yes, not financial advice, entertainment, education only. This community has helped me more than anything. Winning trades are a bonus. So yeah, we have a lot of information inside the group. Obviously, yes, you would have to do your own research, not financial advice. And if you are new, I would suggest you, if you do want to join the free version. Maybe ask some of the members what we do here. You can see the games page. Ask your questions. Everyone there is pretty cool. Don't be afraid to interact. All right, so my bad for yapping. So what do we see here? We had this clear, easy move down of all of these red candles with no green candles interfering. There is a box here that we do need to break above. So this area of consolidation. And once we take this from this 205.63, I don't see any resistance until we see this, 215.71. So yes, obviously, yes, guys and gals, I know that we're all the way down here, so there's nothing for us to do. So I wouldn't care about this trade at all. Obviously, Apple may keep dropping. But this is what interests my eye. Clear empty space move that we can target to the upside. And first take profit would still be from my entry to my exit. And that is what? The 210.69. So once we end up breaking above my level and my first target is hit, this is where we trim most contracts, because this is the imbalance. And with the imbalance, sometimes the play can just go there to my first target and then drop. So that's just pretty much it for that. Yo, VZ, yeah, no worries, man. Closing my SQ and daydream. Oh man, no, all good, man. Rinse and repeat. If you lose a trade, no worries, bro. You got it. Move on to the next one. You got this, my guy. BZ and also WMC. Shout out to you guys and gals for pulling up. Yeah, thanks for the follow. So I think I have to do Google right now. So Google, we have to do MSTR, Nike, Crocs, Verizon, all that good stuff. Hold on, I'm just checking my trades. So obviously I'm not in AVGO though. So all right, so same thing here. Let's go to a higher time frame. So I do like to start on the 24-hour. Honestly, we'll start on the weekly chart. So same thing here. Let's see. Oh wow. So looks like it's trying to tap into this empty space. Probably can fill this gap to this 141 area. But what am I seeing here that looks absolutely amazing? So let's see. Let's go to a higher time frame. I mean, not higher, a lower time frame. All right, so this is what I'm seeing here, and this right here looks really, really amazing. So hold on, let me start 157 up to this 159. Honestly, I'll take it up. Sorry. Okay, cool. My bad. I was talking to myself. Had to make sure I wanted what I wanted. Okay, so same thing here. This is exactly what I'm seeing. This looks fairly decent. So honestly, yes, guys. I know we're all the way down here. Just give me a chance here. So what am I seeing here first? So easy, clear move down of all of these red candles with no green candles interfering. And yes, this is exactly what I would want to take to the upside. So I would need a top wall and a bottom wall here. And I'm pretty much just going by points of contact. And these points of contact that I'm seeing, I see a body candle, body candle, body candle, all closing at the same exact wall. And we need a break over this wall in order for us to take it into the empty space. So 13,000 likes. Yo, thank you so much, guys. Let's go. 9,000 likes so far. Really appreciate it. I think this is like the most likes I've gotten, so really appreciate it, guys. I know your fingers are tired. So yeah, let's just say we do end up breaking above this 157.68. I don't see any resistance, guys, until I see this 162.01, and this is where, so this green candle, this is why I'm saying this. Yes, you could have an early trim here, but I'm looking at the most recent move. So the first thing that I'm seeing here, clear move down, that I would love to take to the upside. And if we can end up breaking above, my first take profit will be for my final take profit to my entry. And that is, let's see, this 159.86, so that looks pretty good. So yeah, we'll just have to wait on that. Obviously, yes, buyers are controlling this bottom, sellers are controlling the top. So yes, we need sellers to get exhausted and for buyers to step in order for us to take this. So that looks really good. Yo, shout out to Marco, man, really appreciate it. Let me go ahead and scroll. I think he wanted me to do, so yeah, you wanted me to do MSTR. I got you, Marco. Thanks for all the likes, man. So yeah, MSTR now. You guys want to see that as well? Let's see. Alright, so let's go. You know, yes, we start on the higher time frames. So yes, each trade is pretty much going to look exactly alike. So it doesn't matter. I can scroll down. 1 second here. I can't really show you too much, but alright, this is the games page. So same thing here. We either go for a clear move up and we break under a wall. We'll go down and tap INTC. Tesla. So we caught Tesla earlier. I think this was what, this week. Boom. Clear move up. We break under a wall. We go down and tap. So yes, we swing trade, guys. We swing trade. Yo, Chris. So yeah, not financial advice. Dude, shout out to Chris, man. Great guy. I love that guy. But yeah, after this, SPY can be next. But yeah, shout out to Chris, man. What a guy. So where were we just at? MSCR? Perfect. Okay, so we're on the weekly chart. I don't see anything that I personally like. So I would just go down to a lower time frame and see if there's anything here. Honestly, yes. I will be honest, on the weekly chart, there is, let's see. Alright, so right here, I'll be completely honest, there is a little bit of empty space that I'm clearly seeing. But yeah, I won't forget about SPY, I promise I won't. So there is a lot of space that we could end up targeting from this 214. Personally, I would take it down to this 181 area. That looks fairly decent. But for a short time frame trade, let's see. Let's go down to a lower time frame. Maybe a 2 hour, maybe a 1 hour. We'll see. I spy with my little eye. Yeah, dude. SPY looks like it definitely can do that. So yeah, we'll go over that. So yeah, Crocs and Nike. Yep, no worries. Crocs NKE. Alright, so right here, what do we see? So let's just go ahead and break this one down. Alright, so hold on. 290. Alright, yeah, okay. Alright, so this is still not a bad move. Market is definitely taking a hit. Maybe a couple of them. But you know, it's all good. So yeah, what do we see here? We have a top wall, we have a bottom wall here. This is basically area of consolidation that we need to break above. And yes, like it or not, there is still a little bit of empty space here. And I can see a break from this 292 up to, let's see what, this 297. So we have what, like a $4 or $5 move up. That doesn't look too bad. But first take profit would still be the middle of a move, and that would be the, let's see, this 295.07. So yeah, that looks really good. Do I speak Spanish here? So I will be honest, I can understand it, but I don't really speak Spanish. But shout out to all my my Spanish friends, all that good stuff. Shout out to everyone for pulling up to the live. So let's see. So that was MSCR. I think we gotta go over SPY, Nike, and Crocs. So yeah, let me pull up Crocs really quickly and SPY. So yeah, let me do Crocs really quickly. That was supposed to be on the live as well. Was that you just on live? So I've been on live pretty much this whole time. So, morning, bro. What's up, dude? How are you? Hope you make it back today as well, bro. So yeah, honestly, the Discord had a great week this week, man. And you know, all we have to do, and yes, I pretty much updated the Discord. So, so the changes I pretty much made were we're mainly focusing on end of day swings like we always have been, but I've pretty much just been dialing it down to 1 or 2 stocks a day. for my end of day swings. And you can go into my Discord in the games page and just look at the different members. So yeah, I'm glad you know, we updated it, talked to the moderators, talked to pretty much everything. But yeah, the Discord is going well, so it's going great. Oh, I see he was a fan. But yeah, let's go over this. I got you with Crocs. Spy will be after this. So Jose, this is after this one. I got you with Spy. So let's see. We have. So yes, I did. Yes, okay. I see us dropping below. I clearly see that. I did want calls here, but doesn't look like we'll be getting that anytime soon. So what do we have here? We have this top wall. We also have a bottom wall here. So, oh dang, I messed that one up. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so this top wall that I'm clearly seeing, I'm looking at points of contact here. And these points of contact, I see body candle, wick there, closing directly at the same exact line. And if we end up breaking above this 112.83, I can see us going all the way up into this 129 area. So I pretty much will be waiting on this. So first take profit would still be the middle of the move, and that middle of the move is this 50% mark, this 120.83. This is where I would want to trim most contracts. Yeah, the Qs I can go. So yeah, after Spy, I can go over the Qs. You guys know I love my Qs by now. Do you ever take swings over the weekend usually too, or is it riskier even with the setup? So personally, so if you're in my Discord, I definitely would end up still taking the trade. So Monday through Wednesday is mainly when I go a lot heavier into my trades. Thursday to Friday, if the setup still shows, I would still take it, just at a lighter position, because over the weekend, you know, obviously, yes, it can, you know, trades can alter. But yes, if there's still a trade, I would still end up taking it. So, so just like what, INTC. So this was a trade that we had to swing over the weekend. And so we had a clear move up. And I think this was what? So I think we got in like what, Thursday or like Wednesday or something. And on Monday, so we had to swing into the weekend, and you can see we gapped down into my final take profit, or my first take profit. So yes, if there's a setup on Friday, so if there's a setup today at the end of the day, I would still end up taking it, but at a very, very light entry. It's only because, you know, plays can still alter. And I do like to have my fresh starts on Monday. But, you know, I do like my light entries for sure. Dude, I'm already knowing, bro. So, yeah, I got to, I got to go over VZ as well. So, yeah, we did Crocs. So, let me pull up VZ, but we'll go over Spy really quickly. Spy, VZ, and then we'll go over the Qs. So, yeah, pressure, no worries, man. 1 second here. All right, so for Spy. You guys want to see this? So yeah, we'll start on the higher time frame. We'll go to a weekly, or not a weekly, but a daily. I'm not gonna lie here. So honestly, this is not really even. Yeah, I just don't really like doing this. This is not really a box here, but if we do end up breaking under this 515.81, I can see us clearly dropping to this 509.80 or 509.66. But personally, let's go. You know, a lot of people are panicking. They're like, oh my gosh, the stock market is, you know, it's going down. I don't know what to do with my life. Me, I know what to do. So honestly, yes, we still have the empty space. So this is what I'm seeing here. I see beauty. So it doesn't mean like we're going to get this today. We're probably not going to get these calls today. But this is building for something great. And yes, we've been capturing a lot of puts lately. You can see in my Discord, obviously ORCL. Some members may have gotten to my AVGO puts, but this is also, you have to understand, this is building something great for the future. Obviously doesn't look good right now, but for this play, for this method that I use, and I'm only going over the strategy, not telling you guys to buy anything, not financial advice. But let's look. What do we have here? We have empty space. So I would have to just go down to a lower time frame and try to break this one down. Maybe even to 10 minutes. So yeah, let's look. So boom, 10-minute chart on Spy. What do we see here? Yes, Catherine. So Catherine, she knows exactly. She's been in the Discord for, you know, quite a while. So shout out to Catherine. So she sees that, you know, even if the stocks go, you know, absolutely crazy or they drop absolutely crazy, this is building opportunity for us to actually take it for a reversal once a wall can be broken. So let's see. Clear, move down all of these red candles with no green candles interfering. And once we do have a wall, so this is a 10-minute time frame, so just be careful here. So honestly, yes, we have a top wall here, bottom wall there. I could have used this bottom wall here, it's fine though. So top wall that we need to break, I'm looking at points of contact, and as you can see, let's look. Body candle here, body candle there, and a wick here, closing directly at the same line. LOL, I had a hard time charting SPY. Oh yeah, you're good, man, no worries. So pretty much, I didn't really see anything that I liked on a higher time frame, so if I don't see anything that I like, then yeah, I'll just move down to a lower time frame. That's pretty much it. Yeah, empty space is the upside. But yes, SPY is pretty much still on a downtrend, so I would just be very careful for sure. SPY weekly, let me see, 824, 24. Okay, cool. 24. All right, so we end up breaking above this wall, this 825.76. I don't see any resistance, guys, until I see this green candle right here. So yes, what is this right here? This is another area of consolidation. So we're basically trading from one box to another box, as Potter says it. So shout out Potter Stocks PBS. Make sure you give him a follow. I think he'll be back soon as well. But let's just say we do end up breaking above this 525. My first take profit would still be the middle of the move from my entry to my exit, and this is from this 525 to this 532, so that doesn't look bad at all. Could you build your wall? So yeah, you can build your areas of consolidation on lower time frames. So yeah, so you can see I do like, you know, charting on a higher time frame. So you can see my ORCL puts was on a 24-hour. My ABGO, I think we did this on a 4-hour, I believe. And you can see SPY. This is on a 10-minute chart. So yes, I can even go down to a 1 minute and break it down for you. So even a 2 minute. So same thing here. No, I don't like taking smaller trades because they offer less rewards. This is why I like trading on the higher time frame. So yeah, this is a 2-minute chart. You know, it's pretty much the same thing here. So what do we see here? Clear, move down. All of these green candles. There's no consolidation here. We end up having a top wall. So basically looking at points of contact here. So top wall there. Bottom wall here. That's fine. So yes, even above this 526, they are still empty space up to this 530. So just have to be very careful there. So this is on a so this is on what, TradingView. So TradingView is how I pretty much, you know, chart everything here. Wait, hold on. Oh, dude, yeah. Verizon, this doesn't look that bad at all. Let me go to a 24-hour. Let me see if I can try something here. Okay, 1 second. Give me a second. All right, so okay, all right, Verizon. I haven't even Wow. So I did see the weekly chart. I wanted to kind of just want to break this one down on a 24-hour though. Let's see. Okay, so this is how I personally would do this. Yo, Rookie, what's up, dude? How do you get the middle line in the box? So personally, in order for you to draw this box, all you would have to do is just go over here to geometric shapes. You'll go down to the shapes and then go to the rectangle, and boom, you got your box here. But for the middle line, all you would have to do is double click it. So double tap, and then you can have the middle line. Obviously, I have purple. I think purple looks pretty cool in my charts. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. And yes, guys, if you have any questions, so if you want to join the Discord, the free chat, and if you have any questions like this, you can always ask them in these, you know, chats. Obviously, you can see, this is the free chat, by the way. Everyone's pretty much talking. Everyone's pretty cool. We have the games page, so you can see the type of work that we do in the games page. You can see what this was. I can't really show you much, but you can see right here. So we caught Walmart, DG, QQQ. You can see KB Trades. Thank you, Lee. You can see I can't show you any of the numbers, so if you want to see the type of work that we do, you would have to just go in the Discord and see for yourself. But yeah, no worries. Yeah, I got you with cost too as well. Yo, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it, guys. So, Verizon. I personally do see this. This looks fairly decent. And I love trading Verizon because I can load up on contracts and not even have to worry about it. Contracts are pretty much cheap. But yeah, there's nothing right now. I'm not telling you guys to buy anything. None of that stuff at all. So top wall here, we have a beautiful bottom wall. So this top wall will be a little bit different. I want to show you the numbers so you can see the numbers that I am referring to. So this top wall is going to be a little bit different, and I'm going basically by points of contacts. And you know, I usually use the body candles, but there are two wicks. So there's one wick there and another wick here, closing directly at the same exact line. So this is enough for me to understand that, okay, this is my top wall. Same thing with the bottom. Let's look. Body candle, wick, closing at the same line. So yes, this is going to be my area of consolidation. So as I mentioned earlier, we don't trade in consolidation, we trade to consolidation. So if we end up breaking above this 46.48, I don't see any resistance, guys, until I see my most recent rejection, which is this 50.20. So yes, about like a $3-4 move up. That doesn't look too bad. So let me go ahead and circle exactly what I'm targeting now. So boom, we have a clear, easy move down. That looks absolutely amazing. And let's see, we have a top wall here. We have a bottom wall there. So as you can see now, we just broke this down very clearly. And let's see, we had a break over this wall, or we don't have it yet, but if we end up breaking above this box, this area of consolidation, there is no resistance until we reach the next box. Obviously, my first take profit would still be, what is this? The middle of the move. And this is where I trim most contracts, and that is at this 48.33. So that looks pretty good, and maybe I'll set an alert here. That looks pretty fire. Yo, John, what's up, dude? What makes you choose $DG over DLTR? They looked at a lot. So yeah, they actually looked pretty much alike on the charts. So I did SPY. I gotta go over the Qs now. So pretty much, I think it was because that move was ready rather than DLTR. I haven't even looked at DLTR lately, so I'll have to look at those. But yeah, we'll go over why I chose that stock over the other one. Yeah, no worries, John. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for tuning in lives every single day, man. It really goes a long way. So let's see. So the Qs, obviously, yes, looks like we are plummeting to the downside. Let me make sure. Okay, so, oh wow, looks like we're trying to trot back up, aren't we? AVGO is still looking fire though. So let's see. So 4 hour. So yes, very beautiful. This is exactly what I'm seeing. We do have clear empty space move to the downside. That looks absolutely fire. But we're just going to go down to a lower time frame because there is no structure yet. So where there is no structure, I just go down and see if there's anything that I could take. Possibly a 15-minute. Honestly, we'll go down to a 10-minute. Alright, yeah, I think I did this on the 10-minute as well. So, same thing here. All my trades are going to look exactly the same. They're going to look exactly alike. And as you can see with this, we had a clear, easy move down of all of these red candles with no green candles interfering. Trump just tanked the market, destroying. Dude, it's wild what's happening. Obviously not financial advice, entertainment, educational only, but man, yeah, it's pretty wild. But, you know, thank God that, you know, I'm the Put Brothers, so I love my puts. So maybe when we have a bull market, maybe I'll change my name to Call Brothers or something. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. I'm keeping my name forever. But as you can see, what did we have here? We had a clear empty space move down. We have a top wall that we need to break. And this top wall that I'm seeing here, I see a body candle and I also see a wick there, closing directly at the same exact wall. And once we end up breaking above this 439 area, I can see us going all the way up, targeting into this 447.48. So yes, what is this right here? This is also an area of consolidation. So we have a top wall, bottom wall. This is why I do like. So honestly, I don't even draw the top walls because you know, it's pretty self-explanatory for me. I've been, honestly, I don't even need the boxes anymore, but, you know, they are very good for guidance and showing you the exact level, so this is why I still do it, and I'll always do it forever. But yeah, above this 439.83, there's no resistance, so no resistance at all. Into that 447, but my entry to my exit, you can see the middle of the move is where I would like to trim most contracts. So I think he speaks, what, at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, so what, 2 hours after market open? So yes, I pretty much will be claiming profits at open, and I'm gonna wait until they get done yapping, they get done talking about absolutely nothing, and I will find my setups after. So yeah, just gonna be very careful. Gonna tell the team members if they did get into any of my plays, make sure to go ahead and take off. So that's pretty much it for that. And yes, if you guys do want to join the Discord, you can join the free version. Everyone here is pretty cool. If you want to join the VIP version, there's a lot more information. You also can. Everything is in the link in the bio. Everyone there is pretty cool. We have a couple good moderators, and we pretty much get all of my, you know, setups. So I want to show you pretty much everything here. So you can see this is all my potential setups. Let's see, like, you can see right here. One second here. So you get like a whole list of what I am trying to target, things of that sort. And then we have the swing trading alerts, all that good stuff. Things of that stuff right there. But all right, Verizon. We did go over Verizon. We did go over the Qs. Let's see. We gotta go over what else? Best first 100 days in the history of presidential legacies. Dude, honestly, for our puts, it's been great. So, you know what? You know, I'm pretty excited. I know a lot of people are, you know, panicking at a time like this, but, you know, our team, you know, we're just going to play the charts. And, you know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited, man. Honestly, it's going to be great. So, let's see. We did AVGO. We did pretty much everything. The Qs. So I think you wanted to do Costco. So I think I did it earlier, but no worries. We'll go over that again. So let's go to a, 24-hour. So yes, we still do have the empty space that I am seeing. So this still is a valid trade, but we will just have to be very careful if we do end up targeting to the downside. Yo, CELH, yeah, no worries, man. Got you with CELH. No worries, busy. Thanks so much for tuning into the live. So let's go down to a 1 hour chart. All right, so this is what I have here. So yeah, we'll go to a 1 hour. So if we do keep dropping down below, so let's see. Honestly, top wall, I'm gonna just use this bottom wall here. That's perfectly fine. We did end up rejecting off that. So if we do end up targeting to the downside from this 949, I can potentially see us targeting into this 937. So what, over like a $12 move to the downside. So yeah, just be very careful with this as well. Had to step away, start over, and repeat everything said. So for which part? Do you want me to start over for my whole live? Hi, NVIDIA. Yeah, we can do NVIDIA. I have your VIP. I'm old, still trying to figure out Discord. Yeah, no worries, man. So if you have any troubles with any Discord problems, or any the way that we run the Discord, just let me know. Just give me a DM. I can try to run you through some things, obviously. So yeah, no worries at all. Oh yeah, I gotta turn this twerking song off. So I don't know why. I don't know who got possessed to put in that twerking music, but man, definitely not.